Minor, and I will be speaking to you this evening on the benefits of a vocation in the field of education. Now, I myself have been a teacher for 2 years. This is my audience of my in-laws, and then my husband and our 4-year-old son. I've been a teacher myself officially for 2 years. Prior to that, I have worked under professionals in the education field, and in my teenage years, I also volunteered with ESL students as well as GED and adult education students. Primarily, I have taught in the English field, and I have created credibility for myself and the things I'll be speaking to you on this topic this evening from those experiences. The first thing I'm going to open up with is statistics that I have passed out to you prior to this speech. As you will notice from the statistics, the field of education is rapidly growing. We have a lot of communities, especially down here in the southeast, which are farmers, large families, and so our school systems are growing. With that, we have the amount of teachers that are entering the school system here, and the requirements for each of those teachers. I'm going to zoom in on these statistics. This is from a 2018-2019 schedule from the Georgia Department of Education. The total number of teachers for those years in the state of Georgia was 118,124. So we have had a great amount of teachers joining our school systems in that time. Now you'll notice though that the amount of teachers, the required degree to enter this program is a bachelor's degree. And for those who are just entering the college system, that tends to be easier because they don't have a ton of responsibilities like family, children, so they're able to achieve those degrees easier. But you'll also notice the second number here, the master's degrees. Notice that it's higher than the bachelor's degree. The reason for this is because the greater your knowledge, the greater the amount of education that you have attained at this point, the better your chances are of securing the exact position that you want, and being in the grade level that you like. For example, I have worked so that I can teach 12th grade British literature seniors. Now, based on the experiences that I've had in my past, I found that that's the grade level that I enjoy the most and the subject matter that I enjoy the most. Another statistic that I want to point out to you is the second form that I passed out. It's the colored sheet here, and you'll notice that this is the amount of teachers that we had in the system at the beginning of 2018. We had 114,656, and you'll notice all the different spaces that our teachers have gone through, things that they've transitioned, because you'll find as you teach in education that you'll discover it's either just a job or it actually is a career field. And we have teachers that will switch districts. We'll have teachers that stay in the same district, and we will have teachers that either left or new teachers coming in. Now, thankfully, by the end of 2019, we had about 10,000 new teachers join the state of Georgia and the Department of Education. The last thing I want to leave you with this evening before we end this is, the whole reason that we teach is because we are driven learners. We are driven to attain and retain new wisdom. And the Bible states that in 1 James, forget my glasses, 5, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. When we teach our students, I tell them the exact same thing. There is no wrong question. And our God is the same way. Thank you and have a great evening.